Hey, stop leaving money on the table. If you're taking advantage of the SalesIQ product built by Zoho to track your website visitors, and you're not using the PhoneBurner Power Dialer to follow up with those site visitors after they visited your website, you are definitely leaving money on the table. You should be following up with your site visitors on a regular basis to ensure that their needs were met. And there's no better way to accomplish this than by using the PhoneBurner Power Dialer in the Zoho CRM. You see, all of this site activity is going to be feeding back to your Zoho CRM to those contact records or lead records in the system. And you can use this information to build lists. Let's say, for example, you want to create a list of all of your site visitors from yesterday so that you can have somebody on your team follow up with them to ensure that they were taken care of. It is super easy to do this by creating a custom list view that filters contacts based off of when they most recently visited your website. You might also want to take into account the last time that contact was called using PhoneBurner. That way you're not calling people too often. But once you've built out the specific criteria, now it's just a matter of loading that list every day and making sure that somebody on your team is reviewing this list on a daily basis. All they have to do is load this list every day, select the records that qualify based off the criteria that you've selected. Then they can begin the PhoneBurner dial session by just clicking the PhoneBurner button. That's going to initiate their PhoneBurner dial session, allowing them to start powering through these calls, instantly dropping voicemails and sending emails based off of the outcome of the call. If nobody answers, no big deal. Just click a button and move on to the next call. Now, if somebody does answer, there's no pause, no delay, no awkward silence. They just start talking to them, and at some point, they're going to click the live answer button and end the call. Now they can take as much time as they want or need to update this record based off the conversation they had. They can add some custom notes. They can update specific fields that are coming over here from Zoho. And if they set a date to follow up with that person, they can set that right here in the dial session window before they disposition it. And all of this information is going to feed back to the contact record in Zoho. So for example, Clinton, I just connected with him, had a great conversation. We need to follow up with him in a couple days, couple weeks, whatever that might be. That information is going to flow back to that record in Zoho. Here you can see the last call outcome has been captured, the last call date has been captured, and the follow-up date has been captured, helping ensure that my lists are always showing the right contacts at the right time. And if we do a quick little refresh on this list, you'll see all of those contacts that we just called are removed from this list. So if for whatever reason I'm not able to get through the entire list in one sitting, I can always come back to this list later on and pick up where I left off. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to start building your lists in Zoho to take advantage of that SalesIQ data. Start connecting with your prospects and ensure that they were taken care of after they visited your website. Thanks for taking a moment to watch this video, and happy dialing.